Good day, everybody. It's been a while since I last did a video, but here we are today. I got something for you all. There we go. Unboxing video. It's something that I haven't really done too often. In fact, maybe one or two in the past. So here we are. Not exactly a unboxing video per se. Technically, because I did open it, just crossed out my, important information. I just flipped this part open, and I know there was some other, there would be invoices inside with my address. I had to cross those out, but aside from that, this is going to be a genuine unboxing video. So this is not from Amazon, but Rakuten, or rather I utilized Rakuten's Global Express service. Probably some of you are familiar. Earlier in the year, I think it was June, Rakuten decided to change things up. I don't know if for the better or for the worse for them. Maybe for the worse, because definitely made it a little bit more difficult for overseas buyers who are interested in purchasing not just tools, but whatever they sell on the Rakuten Global Express site. They used to have, well, for you tool geeks out there, they sold a bunch of Japanese-made tools from different stores, but they changed that since. Long story short, well, I'll probably explain it later down in the video, but I don't want to bore you guys out here, but let's just say that it's a fairly heavy item, 3.7 kilograms, which is roughly equivalent to 8 pounds. 8 pounds of tools right here. So let's get on with it. The usual stuff you would expect. I don't know why there's like 14 pages worth of this. Yeah, anyhow. So this box would have been originally from one of the merchants which I shopped from, which was iTools, and another one was Ehime machine. Alright, so you guys are in with me on this one, this unboxing video. Kind of had to look at my online receipt to remember what I purchased. So here we are. They got a protective card and some bubble. And this is, as far as I got to, I slipped this out earlier today. So this is just sort of like the invoice that they supply. This one was from Ehime Machine. And then this one was from the other vendor called iTools. Look, Coke and stickers, like always. I got like a bazillion of these now, but not the big ones. So that's something different. So that's the list of stuff. It's even in color, which is pretty cool. Yeah. So that's that, and it came in this cool 3 Peaks little file folder sleeve. 3 Peaks is a brand that I featured numerous times in the past. What's this? Welcome to Rakuten Global Express. A few languages there. Bringing Japan's best to you. This is actually the first time I decided to use Rakuten Global Express, so pleased to say that my items did arrive nicely packaged, as I already showed you previously. Pretty nicely wrapped. The rigors of international shipping would probably play havoc on poorly wrapped boxes, but these are taped really well on all the corners. Look at that, even the corners are folded nicely. It's sort of like the the Japanese culture has a really elaborate packaging culture. Probably some Japanophiles out there know exactly what I'm talking about. They can get pretty excessive when it comes to wrapping things, gift wrapping. Even shipping something like this incorporates a little bit of that culture. So let's start off with this one. KTCs. Well, I'm not going to get into too much detail. Maybe I should rather just have this video be a preview to my tool haul. So yeah, some of you have seen a video of me featuring these Tone stubby impact sockets. Just a few more for me to add into my collection. Something from Pro Auto, SEK brand, SEK, Dolphin wrench. I think it's the, I wouldn't say it's trademark name, but some Taiwanese manufacturer supplies this for SEK in Japan. I say some. I know who manufactures it, but let's just okay. So got a KTC item, another ProFit tool, spanner, open end, double open-ended, with the offset head on one end. Some loose sockets, some engineer stuff. Again, I'll do dedicated videos for these. Some more Koken goodies. Oh, look at this. This is relatively new items from Koken. They're adapters. Yeah. So this here, more Koken stuff. Nut grips. Some things I didn't have yet. Just to round off my collection. What is this? Oh yeah, Annex bits, which are compatible with North American Standard. I think it was a P, not P, 012, yeah, blah blah blah. Made in Japan. Pretty sure they are, like almost 99% of Annex stuff. Some other little bits here. Oh, these were from, these are actually Tonichi. Tonichi is the, I can't get a close-up of that. Anyhow, yeah, some small bits. Lots of small bits. More Koken stuff. What were these? Oh, here's something new. New in Koken's lineup. Let me just get this one out of the bag. I'm already 8 minutes into this. It's already getting long. But yeah, this is something new from Koken. Some impact swivels. I had the 10 mil. This is a magnetic one. I have a 10 mil one from them for a number of years. I just decided to add the 12 millimeter. Okay, moving on. Some IPS stuff. IPS is a brand. They make pliers. And these are relatively new. I think they released these about a year ago. My first IPS tools I've ever purchased was back in, I think, 2008 or 9. Yeah, this is something new. Spring-loaded adjust slip joint pliers with sort of like comfort pistol. Not exactly pistol. Kind of like a pistol grip. Another IPS item here. Soft jaw, needle nose. Yeah. And another Annex item. I had one of these I think it was a version that was slightly bigger. Craft hammer with interchangeable heads. Yeah, one for my mom's house. Every once in a while you need something like that. This is Impact 32 mil. And look what we have here, Asahi stuff, or Ash, ASH, made in Japan, specialize in socketry, well, mainly wrenches, is their specialty. These are just combination wrenches from their Revo Wave line. One from Lai Tool combination wrench, which I featured in a previous video. This is a 13 mil, which I didn't have, so there we have it. 11 minutes into this video, a little longer than I thought, but yeah, this is the unboxing video. Lots of Koken stuff. I realized that Koken has started to really attract North American tool geeks, tool maniacs' attention. Anyhow, I hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys in some future episodes.